Good morning. 4 lectures to go. Who here is graduating or thinks they're graduating? A lot. Do you still have to declare this major and you're graduating? Well, because you can't declare the same semester as you're graduating. Yeah. Okay. That depends on the size of the bribe. All right? No, I'm totally joking. We'll figure this one. I have power, but I don't have that much power. All right. So those of you that are graduating, go get your commencement tickets. We've got a good speaker. It's always fun. There's champagne in the afternoon. How often do you get that in your life? If you don't drink champagne, you get some strawberries. For those of you who aren't graduating, come next year. We'll still be here, hopefully. All right. Where are we? We're letting markets fail. Pretty exciting. The other thing that we're doing today is you're getting back your midterm. So, you'll get it at the end. Boo. Why are you saying boo? Believe in yourselves, people. Come on. We're letting markets fail. This is pretty exciting. So I read this thing this morning that had me incredibly, how do you say that? PO'd, right? That's politically correct. There's this blog that, again, picked on economists this morning and made me incredibly mad, and it was just all about economics is not a science, it's like something else, and all economists believe that everybody's rational, nobody's really rational, how can economists explain love, and, how can economists describe irrational purchases when you go to Trader Joe's, therefore economics is like a thing. Come on, people. This is, again, a perfectly competitive market where everybody's rational and there's full information. It's a benchmark. I wish blog writers, no, they're not called blog writers, they're called bloggers. This person put the in blogger, all right? But I'm going to step away now. So what we're talking about here is, yes, we put up a perfectly competitive market where everybody is rational and there's full information, but we know that that's a unicorn, right? So now we're going to go towards the next step here, where we're going to let markets fail. If you leave markets alone, what do people do, right? Rational people do. What we don't have time for here is we can go much further. Economics has a huge literature on something called bounded rationality, right? You don't have full information, right? You can process a limited amount of information with your brain, but you can't process all of it. So how do you behave when you can only process a limited amount of information? There's something called behavioral economics that really takes psychology seriously. So economics as a discipline, I'm very critical of my own field here, but we're trying really, really hard to explain people's non-rational tendencies. I'm very much irrational, as you can tell. All right, that got me going this morning. Plus the person that refused to use their blinker on the way to work. Okay. So first market failure we talked about really was the monopolist, all right? So one firm faces the entire market demand curve because that one firm supplies the entire market with the output. There's no close substitutes, so there's no other firms that enter. It's one firm supplying the entire market with output. So if you thought about diamonds, right? So these are the things that you put in jewelry or you put into, you cut windows with and so on. There used to be, or partially still true, how many firms supplied diamonds? There we go. And not the Chicago football team, but a company called De Beers, right? That essentially supplied the entire world with diamonds. So was there an ad for De Beers? No, there was an ad called "A Diamond is Forever," right? Because diamonds were equivalent with the fact that they came from De Beers, right? They didn't need to say our diamonds versus their diamonds. So there are lots of, well, not lots, but there are some industries where literally one firm supplies the entire market with a product. So this was a global thing, but you could also think about monopolies that are local, right? So one hospital in a rural area usually has a local monopoly on emergency healthcare. There's one ER, so you have a monopoly on it, right? So unless prices at the ER are regulated somehow, that ER could charge whatever it is that ER wanted, right? Because it is the only ER in the area. So one firm produces entire market output. They choose their price in quantity, and they don't choose it arbitrarily. They choose it in the exact same way any profit-maximizing firm chooses prices in quantity. It's that marginal revenue equal to marginal cost, right? So when they do that, it gets a little bit tricky here because for the monopolist, average revenue is different.